All right, you guys, so today we're going to begin part one of our two-part lesson on chemical changes. All right, so just to go over the agenda, like I said, it's going to be a two-day process, two-part process. Today we're going to do a lesson on chemical changes, and then tomorrow we're going to conduct an experiment on chemical changes. So by the end of this two-part lesson, you are going to be able to define and explain what a chemical change is, identify the characteristics of a chemical change, and conduct an experiment and investigation. Alrighty, so on to our lesson about chemical changes. So first we're going to talk about what a mixture is. A mixture is anything made by combining two or more different substances. Now, some mixtures can be separated and some mixtures can't be separated. So an example of a mixture that can be separated is fruit salad. So a fruit salad is essentially a mixture of fruit, obviously, and this can be separated by just taking out the individual fruits and putting them with their respected categories. And like I said, some mixtures can't be separated. Some mixtures create a whole new substance, and this process is called a chemical change. So what exactly is a chemical change? This is a change that occurs when the particles that make up two or more substances are rearranged to form a new substance. So a chemical change, like we talked about, is something that can't be undone or separated. A good example of this would be lighting a match. When you light a match, it burns, it becomes charred, and you can't undo that. You can't take the burnt match and take it back to its original form. So, chemical changes can make substances give off color, give off a smell, release light, release gases, give off or take in heat. So again, thinking about the match, when it burns, it changes color because the flame is orange or blue or whatever. It gives off a smell from the smoke, it releases light from the flame, releases gases from the smoke, and obviously it gives off of heat from the flame. So tomorrow we're going to conduct our own investigation in doing our experiment. We're going to mix two different kinds of matter, milk and vinegar, and when we mix these two substances, an entirely new substance will be created, and you guys are going to find out what that is tomorrow. So when we do this experiment, we're going to check for evidence that a chemical change occurred. We're going to see if the color changed, was there a smell, was light released, were gases released, and did it give off or take in heat. So just to wrap it up and conclude, a chemical change is a change that occurs when the particles that make up two or more substances are rearranged to form a new substance, and a chemical change is also something that can't be undone. All right, so I want you guys to come tomorrow prepared to conduct an experiment and apply all of the knowledge from this lesson that you learned today.